The mind and growth. Just like the balloon, the volume of air you put in is what makes it expandable and beautiful. A mind that takes on challenges and don't see failure, setbacks, fear as a hinge, but instead grasp onto it as learning opportunities for developing one's ability is sealing in growth. Hi, my name is Villige, your Vehicles Entertainment Boss Chick. A person's mind can develop based on how well it is nurtured, massaged with knowledge. Oftentimes we hear the saying, knowledge is power. That is so accurate. And the power that is being spoken of here are those basic qualities that your unyielding effort has breath. And it has become a part of you. You live it, you sing it, you believe it, and it is your stronghold. That is the power that is being spoken of whenever you hear the term knowledge is power. It becomes your stronghold. It becomes your charm of leading your way. You walk in a place you can eloquently elucidate, eloquently express yourself. You can partake in any conversation, even if you have no clue what is it, because you know how to beat your way around the resources that is provided within that discussion. Your mind is abreast with current events. You are aware of happenings around you. The more productive, advance, and set your thoughts will be. In life, it is always good to be positive, even when the odds are not clear. Even when you don't have the means, it is always good to be positive and let the experience and exercise of the saying, with life there is hope, be made manifest in the things we do each and every day. A positive mind produces positive results. The things that you feed your mind with are the things your mind will produce. And with this being said, I'm going to discuss 5 factors or 5 things that breath a growing and a developing mind in society. The first, be aware of your choice. Let your choice be positive, because the nourishment of your mind, the development of your mind comes about with the things that you feed your mind with. How constantly you read, how well are you aware of current events, how researchable are you, what do you know? You always have to keep your mind abreast and healthy with positive things. That speaks growth. You cannot have a mindset of becoming a president and engage in being a porn artist. What legacy are you trying to set? What are you trying to preach out there? So your mindset has to speak growth and positivity. That little tiny voice that you hear in your head all of the times that will tell you, oh, you cannot do this because you are going to fail. It is your choice to debunk it, to rebuke it because you own yourself. Let your mindset know that you are in control. That is growth. Take authority of yourself, your reasoning, and get out of that comfortable space. You know, sometimes it's good to get out of your comfort zone, right? It is. The second is experiencing an opportunity, be it for success or for failure. Because in the term or in a mindset of growth, there is nothing as failure, but rather learning opportunities. So opportunities that unfold you, the means of growing from one aspect to another aspect. So you have to understand that to be positive, to develop, and to grow, you need to take on responsibilities. You need to take on initiatives. You cannot sit back, be afraid to start something, and expect to grow. Sometimes that people say opportunities comes at once. Might be true, but I don't believe in that. I believe that a person should use every opportunity at his or her disposal for the good. I believe that once you're blessed, every day of our lives is opportunity. The fact that you are alive today is an opportunity for you to be greater than you was yesterday. Right? So, to start, even if you don't have the means, but you start, that is important. Do not be afraid to try. If you try and fail, you try again till you succeed. Because if you don't try, that is what we call failure. And there is no gratitude, there is no respect in that. The things you nourish your mind with, you should be willing to practice every day. There is a saying, practice makes perfect. Maybe some of you don't know, but the life we live is full of risks. Every day of our lives, we take risks. Thank God for Jesus. And maybe you may not know, but taking major risks in life might just be your only call for discovering your own abilities, for discovering your own strength, your own potentials. So do not be afraid to take risks. It is very much important that you know this, because we live in a risky society, in a risky world. Thank God for Jesus. He washes us, he guides us. But every day of our life, we take risks. Do not be afraid to take major risks. Risks that brings growth. Major risks that enlighten your mindset. Major risks that shows you your abilities. Do not be afraid to take them, because that might be your only call for discoveries. It is good to discover yourself. Oh yeah, it is good. But that will be something that we'll discuss another time. Not today. And lastly, be a mind of your own vision and theories. You do not need anyone's approval but God. And for the most of it, your partner. That is to husbands and wives. Why it is true that you need to compare notes with friends, with family, with people out there to analyze? Stop worrying about people's thoughts of you. Stop worrying about how people sees you, how people looked at you, how people describe you. Stop worrying what people will say if you start and fail, because that is going to slow you down from developing your own thoughts, from discovering your own self. A person who has a mindset to grow, failure should be extracted from your life dictionary. Instead, it is learning.